So basically, my opponent said that, you know, a child becomes very confused, that that usually what happens is that it becomes very damaging. But a lot of times, the misconception with families is that as long as they didn't hit their kids, everything is fine. But sometimes the conflict between the parents can be just as damaging as physical abuse. If the child is constantly hearing arguments that, you know, don't get resolved, the child will have difficulties with attachment, with adjustment, and with basic trust of other people. So I don't think that really is, you know, this idea of getting confused, but like that's how they lose their self-esteem and everything. And during divorce, or when parents are unable to get along, children have to bear with aggression and lack of sympathy. After divorce, children immediately live in a hostile or unfriendly environment. Though children would like to see their parents together, they would be much happier with a peaceful environment. And basically, that's the idea of no fault divorce. If we would think that, you know, if we do not abandon no fault divorce, it gives couples freedom, which they are entitled to decide for themselves. I don't think that having couples to explain why they can't be together anymore is really necessary. It's their life, and it's only them who can determine if their marriage is still is worth it. And you know, our opponents actually brought up that no-fault divorces are not beneficial to society. However, unilateral divorces has two possible effects on these relationships. The first is that it allows them to end. The second is that the treat of divorce may be sufficient to prevent future abuse in relationships that continue. And as a summary, I would just like to say that, you know, no-fault divorce is basically a process that exercises our freedom as individuals to decide for ourselves. You know, I mean, that's privacy. The fact that I don't think the jury or the court has to really hear why a couple has to separate or to get a divorce. It's just that it's just really not working anymore. It's their freedom to decide for themselves. So.